Good morning, students. How are you? I hope you are fit and fine with your family members. Students, in our previous video, we have studied about the types of angles and some problems based on the angles. Students, in this video, again we will solve some more problems based on the angles. So, let us start exercise 6.2, question number 1. Students, figure is in front of you, and in this figure you have given that find the values of x and y. You have to find the value of x and y and then show that this line AB is parallel to CD. This thing you have to prove. So three things you have to do. Firstly, you have to find the values of x and y. Then you have to prove that line AB is parallel to line CD. This is your question. So let us start solution of this. Start from the given. You write in figure or diagram you are having what? You are having x. First of all, find out the value of y. In figure you are having y is equal to 130 degree. Reason you will mention, see here one line is this, another is this, and they are intersecting lines, and these two angles are what? They are vertically opposite angle. If they are vertically opposite, it means they will be equal. So y is equal to 130, and what is the reason for that? Because these angles are vertically opposite angle, that is VOA. This is your equation number 1. Now you see upside. Here angle x is made on this vertex and this 50 is also on the same vertex. It means x and 50 they are and they form semicircle also, so they are linear pair. So you write now x plus 50 degree, that is equal to what? It is 180 degree. Reason you will mention, because they form linear pair, so they are known as linear pair angles. So now from here you have to find the value of x. So you transpose 50 to the right hand side. Here 50 is positive. When you will transpose, it will become negative. So value of x will be what? It is 180 degree minus 50 degree. When you will separate, what will the value of x? It will be 130 degree. This is equation number 2. Here one answer we have find out, that is the values of x and y. Now secondly, we have to prove that line AB is parallel to line CD. Now for that, you see these two equations. Stand in equation 1, y is equal to 130 degree, and in equation 2, x is also equal to 130 degree. So you have to write from equation 1 and 2. What you will get? You will get here x is also 130, y is also 130. It means x is equal to y. But you see where is x and y? But this x and y, they are alternate interior angles, but they are alternate interior angles, and you know that, so therefore if alternate interior angles are equal, then lines will be parallel. So therefore AB will be parallel to CD. So this is our answer. Now move to the question number 2. Just start reading the statement of question number 2. What you have given, start reading from your book if you have, and friend, if you are not having the book, you can download the book from the CBSE app, as I have sent you the link earlier. So from there you can download also. Now those who are having books, they can read from there. Student, in this question, second one you have given, just I am reading. Here in this question you have given, if a line AB is parallel to CD, like this same, and CD is parallel to EF, means you have given one more line. Suppose this line is E and this line is F. You have given this. Moreover, CD is parallel to EF and Y ratio Z. This X is as it is. Here you have given. Just you have to make a little bit modification. Here it is Y, and here you have given this Z. This thing is given to you, and you have moreover, start from the given question is, start the question number 2, start the solution of this. Given you are having, you write since line AB is parallel to CD and CD is parallel to EF, moreover, and Y ratio Z is equal to what? It is 3:7. This thing is given and you have to find the value of X. This is the question. Stand for this. We will start here. We are having the ratio. So first of all, you suppose it let. Here Y ratio Z is 3:7. So you suppose let Y is equal to 3T and Z is equal to 17. This is your supposition. Now just see the figure. In this figure, this X is equal to what? Here, now you write. Now this AB is parallel to EF. Why it is so? Because line parallel to the same lines are parallel to each other. Because line parallel to the same lines are parallel to each other. So as AB is parallel to CD and CD is parallel to EF, it means all three lines are parallel. So we can take AB is parallel to EF. Now here AB is parallel to EF and this line is transversal. You can take name from your side. Suppose this line is P. Line P is transversal. So what type of angle this X and Z? They are alternate interior angle. So therefore this X is equal to Z. Why it is so? Because they are alternate interior angles. Now here value of X is what? Z is what? It is 70. So this implies X is equal to 70. Now you have find out the value of X, Y, Z in terms of T. Now you will just take these two angles X and Y. As AB is parallel to CD, so therefore X and Y, these angles are co-interior angles. So now you have to take these two angles. Now X plus Y is equal to what? 180 degree. Why it is so? Because they are co-interior angles. They are co-interior angles. Now put the values of X and Y. What is the value of X? It is 70 plus Y. What is the value of Y? It is 3T. And total is equal to 180 degree. Now 70 plus 3T is how much? 10T. That is equal to 180 degree. Now from here T value will be what? 180 by 10. You cancel out. So therefore T is equal to 18 degree. Now student, you have to find the value of x, y, z. Now first of all x. You write now x. X is equal to what? It is 70. How much it is? 70. So for that you have to put the value of t here. It is 7 into 18. So 18 7 ja 126 degree. So therefore x is equal to 126 degree. So this is our answer. Student, this is question number 2. Now we will move to the question number 3. Just read the statement of question number 3. I think it is clear to you. Now start question number 3. So start reading the statement for that. What you have given, and moreover student, you have to side by side recapitulate the types of angles what we have did in our first video of this chapter. Now we are on question number 3. Just make the diagram of the question. We have given here this line and this line. These two lines are parallel to each other. Here we have given one perpendicular. Now you join it. This point is A, this point is G, this point is F, this point is B, downside it is C, then E, then here we have point D. Now this we have given. To start the solution of this question, stand in this question you have given that, write the given, since AB, line AB is parallel to line CD, then EF, line EF is perpendicular to line CD, and angle GED, it is GED, means this complete angle, this one is how much? 126 degree. So first of all you have to find out angle AGE. You write, you have to find angle AG. AG is which angle? This angle. Now to find this angle, start, since AB, line AB is parallel to line CD, we write again as AB is parallel to CD, and which one is transversal? And GE is transversal. So therefore what will happen? Therefore this angle and this angle, they are alternate interior angle. So therefore angle AGE is equal to angle GED. Why it is so? Because they are alternate interior angles. Now from here angle AZE will be what? GED. GED is how much? 126 degree. So AGE will be 126 degree. Stand now, second angle we have to find out GEF. GEF means only this angle. For this angle what we will do? We will subtract this 90 degree from this complete angle. So we write for second part, now angle GEF will be what? It is equal to angle GED minus angle FED, where GED, that already you have given how much it is? 126 degree, minus FED. FED is what? It is only 90 degree. So when you will subtract, how much will left? 36 degree. Now student, third angle, you have to find angle FGE. Angle FGE. So this angle FGE, this angle you have to find out. So how you will find out? By linear pair. So you can write angle FGE plus angle AGE. That is equal to again 180. Why it is so? Because by linear pair. So AGE, angle FGE plus AG is what? That already you have find out. It is 126. It is equal to 180. So from here, angle FGE will be 180 minus 126. So how much will left? 54 degree. So this will be your answer. So this is for the day. Thank you.